Friday. Thank you for showing up today for this global meditation. This is a global meditation to prepare for the eclipses. Eclipse season officially starts on September 17th or 18th, depending on where you're located in the world. But this eclipse energy is already flowing in. The eclipse portal is already open. Let me know in the chat how you're feeling, because a lot of us are already feeling this eclipse intensity. Maybe you're seeing more shadows rising up to the surface. Maybe you're having more vivid dreams. You're seeing family members from your past, or excuse me, you're seeing family members who have crossed the veil, who have transitioned. They're showing up. Maybe you can see them if you have your clairvoyant gifts open, or maybe they're showing up in dreams. But because the veil between the dimensions, the veil is thinner now, which means that more spirits can come into our realm. And that's why right now we'll see a lot of loved ones who've crossed the veil, including pets, come back and visit us. For some of you, you might be noticing flickers of light. You might be noticing your psychic abilities opening up to new levels. And that's only going to open up and expand more as we get into the middle of the eclipse. So I'm curious to hear how you're feeling. Are you having extra vivid dreams, like dreams that kind of don't make any sense? I have been having very intense dreams these last few days. And just a lot of messages flowing in. And that's why we're going to be preparing for this eclipse. I just finished shooting the September energy update, so that video will be published this weekend. But September is the most intense month of 2024. We are getting ready to enter the storm, the most turbulent period of the entire year. And that's why we're gathering together to prepare ourselves for the eclipse. Because remember, we're not at the mercy of the planets, the cosmic energy happening, but we have to be mindful and work with it, right? So it's about just being mindful, being aware, calling your power back. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of clearing, grounding, aligning, so that we can have a more graceful September and a more graceful eclipse season, because the eclipses are in September and October. After we do that clearing and alignment, then we're going to send light across the world. This is going to be the most challenging month of the year. We're going to see a lot of natural disasters. I've been having many dreams about water and huge waves and destruction via water. And other conflicts and other forms of destruction, not so natural. And obviously there's so many different wars happening around the world. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send light to optimize the timelines. So during the eclipse, timelines are more easily influenced because the veil between the dimensions is thinner. That means that we can have more impact on how specific events materialize, because there's hundreds and thousands of timeline potentials, but based on the collective choices, the collective consciousness, based on so many different factors, it dictates how it's going to play out. So we're going to send light to optimize the timelines. So what you're going to need for this meditation is a candle. Don't light your candle yet. We will light it together. Please start drinking water. When I say we're sending light into the timelines, is we are not judging what's good or bad, but rather we're just trying to optimize how the changes happen, how the timelines manifest, because there's artificial timelines, there's organic timelines. I'm sure all of you know about the different spiritual wars and you know, not just like the global conflicts here happening in the third dimensional plane between countries, but also there's spiritual wars happening. And what our role is not to get into this into getting sucked into that game, because that game has been going on for hundreds and thousands of years. So it's not about pointing the blame, the good guys, the bad guys, but it's rather how can we transcend that, right? And so I'm grateful that you're here, because the work that we're going to do is going to help to reduce the intensity of the changes that need to happen on this planet, so that they can happen with grace and in the most optimal way possible for all of the beings on our planet, including Mother Earth herself, because Mother Earth is going through it. She's processing our pain, and I'm sure you are as well, as karmic triggers are rising up for you, because this month is all about clearing karma, both from this lifetime and other lifetimes. So let me know in the chat how you're feeling, what dreams have been coming up for you, any specific themes showing up in your meditations. Let me know in the chat. Yes, lots of weird dreams, intense dreams, physical pain. Yes, a lot more dragon files than usual. Yeah, the dragons are coming up and they're waking up. Some of the dragons are also tapping out because they've been guarding. They are guardians of our planet, and they're also tired, right? Because again, we don't see everything that's happening in our skies, but there have been many different conflicts in our skies as well. So a lot of the dragons are now coming back to help humanity. A lot of them were already here, but now they're kind of like switching roles. So we're definitely going to see more dragons being active. I've been really tired, more spiritual awareness with lots of love connections. I live right in the border between Ukraine, and a lot of tension and fear around the bigger war coming. Yeah, 100%. And that's why it's important for us to do this, because it's like preventing things from escalating to different levels. I'm trying to be very mindful of my words. But I made a YouTube video about like preventing World War III. You can go watch it on my YouTube. Peace and positivity, salute. I received this message, giving thanks. Thank you for being here. I've been really tired. Yeah. And I just finished recording the energy update for September, so I'm not going to get too deep into it. But this month, you're going to need resilience. That's why I wanted to make sure that this Soul Family Friday, which we host the last Friday of every month, we send healing across the world. But this month, we're focusing on ourselves, because we have to become resilient amongst the storm that's coming, and we're going to be called to step up to be pillars of peace, pillars of clarity, pillars of empowerment and alignment in our homes. So think about like your literal immediate home, and the family members, the pets in your home, the people in your home. You're gonna have to be the pillar of strength for them. And this month is gonna require you to tap into your resilience. So that's why we're preparing for the eclipse, because a lot of us are gonna be doing many different types of work here in this physical plane, in the astral plane, in the etheric planes. And so the tiredness is because of the activations that we've been receiving. We're going to continue to receive activations. In September is actually going to be more focused on diamond light activations. So be graceful with yourself. Offer your body more grace and be extra gentle this month, because we're going to be processing a lot, not just again karma from this life, but karma from past lives is going to be rising up to the surface, because the time is kind of ticking. I know everything happens in divine timing, but also because there are different planets, and I shouldn't say planets, but there's different planetary agendas at play. Kind of like humanity just needs to really make conscious choices about the future of where this planet is heading, because we've been destroying it for too long, and the universe doesn't enjoy that, and neither do all of the beings of the universe enjoy it. So The good news is that we're divinely supported, and this is a great month of change and growth. Also internally and externally. So that's why we're going to be focusing on bringing that alignment internally first. So let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from. I always love to hear what countries, what cities you are all based in. Part of this Soul Family Friday is, yes, we send light around the world, but it's also an opportunity for us to open up heart to heart and just take time to connect. Because even though this world is so connected with social media and Zoom and all of that, we're not connecting heart to heart anymore, and we need more of that. So yeah, feel free to share any messages that you've been receiving, or anything else you feel called to share in the chat. Peace and positivity. I'm watching in North Korea. That is so cool. I heard North Korea is opening up its borders in December for tourists. I don't know if that's 100% true, but that's really fascinating. Watching from the UAE, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. And we'll light our candles in a second. Also play some background music. I'm gonna check Instagram. Hey, we have California, Belgium, welcome, welcome. And something that we are hosting this month is I'm hosting an alchemy workshop to help you to prepare more, not just for eclipse season, but also for 2025, which is going to be the peak year of the solar cycle. One of the reasons why you're seeing a lot of headaches, really tired, is because also we're having so many solar storms, and this is going to become a regular thing. So you have to make sure you're drinking more water, you're taking chlorophyll, because all of this electric plasma from the sun is hurling towards us, and it's only going to intensify in 2025 as it reaches the peak of the solar cycle. And so to prepare us not just for eclipse season, but for next year, for the peak of a solar cycle, I'm hosting an alchemy workshop on September 12th and 13th. In this alchemy workshop, you're going to learn the 3 alchemy tenets that the ancient Egyptians, the Atlanteans used to master themselves. So just like the Egyptians would turn rocks into gold, they would also turn their internal emotions and thoughts of misalignment into alignment and empowerment. And so you're going to learn how to transmute self-doubt into empowerment, anxiety and confusion into clarity. And so if you want to learn more about alchemy and how alchemy actually works, how to create real transformation, I invite you to join that workshop. It's on September 12th and 13th, and we're doing an early bird pricing special right now, and the details will be in the description of this video. Watching from Bucharest, Romania, welcome. Mauritius, so cool. Long days, conflicted tension. Yeah, and we'll definitely experience more of that in September. So let's clear that up. Let's just take some time right now to clear some of this. Missouri, Mid-USA, confirmed the galactic interests in human choice right now, personally directed to protect the home energetically. Thank you for doing this. That's fascinating, because I was protecting my home on Monday. So it's interesting that you say that. That's good. And for all of you, just be extra mindful during the eclipses. Eclipses can be a time of chaos, and it's important not to get sucked into the chaos, and don't open yourself up to get sucked into the fear cycles. Of course, there's distortions out there. The veil between the dimensions is thinner. There's friendly beings that are going to come visit us, like our loved ones who have crossed the veil. And there's also going to be other beings who maybe are not so friendly. So it's important for you to practice discernment, but also remember to practice energy hygiene. Clear your energy field. I have some YouTube videos that explain how to do that. I'll explain more of that at the alchemy workshop as well, of how to clear your energy field using the elements fire, air, earth, and water. And also, just in September, October, be extra mindful of accidents, just because it's a chaotic period and people acting intense, chaotic ways. So it's just something to be extra mindful for these next 2 months as we enter eclipse season. All right, so we're gonna start. Hey, for those of you guys on Instagram, join us on YouTube because I'm gonna use this other phone to play background music for us. The link to join us for the YouTube live is in my stories. So I will see you soon. Okay. So I'm gonna play some background music. So definitely start drinking some water before we start. And we're going to light our candles together, so don't light your candle just yet. I'll explain how we're gonna do that. Thank you, Shabana from Toronto. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. And yeah, thank you all so much for taking this time on a Friday. I know you could be going out and doing fun things on a Friday, but I appreciate you doing this because this literally changes how events manifest. So I'm glad that you are walking the talk of being an alchemist and really shining your light brightly, because our world is going to need it over these next 2 months. Okay, so I'm gonna play some nature sounds just to help us to go deeper, and then we'll light our candles together. Okay, got the nature sounds going. Let me know in the chat if you can hear the birds with some water, otherwise I'll make it a little bit louder. So let me know in the chat if you can hear it. Birds nice in the background. Okay, awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so we're gonna light our candles together. You're gonna have 3 intentions when lighting your candle. Your first intention is to light this candle for yourself, to bring more light into your life for the next 2 months during eclipse season. Your second intention is going to be to light this to bring more light for all the beings across our planet. And your third intention is going to be to light this for everyone watching this right now in this present moment, for those watching in the past who are listening to the recording, and those in the future who are going to listen to this. So go ahead and light your candle now with those 3 intentions. If you do not have a candle, I will light this for you. Okay, so you don't need to look at the screen anymore. You can put your phone down. Actually, it's better if you put your phone down. So go ahead and close your eyes. Drink some water if you haven't already. And just place your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath in. Hold. And sigh out through your mouth. Breathing in. Hold. And sigh out through your mouth, making a sound. Now take the deepest breath that you've taken all week. Breathe in. Hold. And sigh out through your mouth, making a sound. As you're focused on your heart space, take a moment to feel gratitude for your body. Think about the delicious food it allowed you to enjoy in these last few days. Think about all the great music you got to enjoy via your ears. Think about all the wonderful people you got to hug. Feeling that gratitude for your physical experience. Breathing into all areas of your body and sending that joy. And as you're focused on your heart space, take a moment to feel gratitude for all of your ancestors. Thank them for the roles that they've played, for all of the ways that they've allowed your lineage to evolve. Feel that love in your heart space. And breathe out. And now focusing on your heart space, take a moment to honor yourself and your soul's lineage, because you've incarnated hundreds and thousands of times. And just feel that gratitude and that love for all of the wisdom that your soul carries throughout lifetimes. Breathing in that love and breathing that out into your pineal gland. And now you can place your hands on your lap, or you can keep them on your heart. See what feels right. And you're gonna roll your shoulders back, tilt your chin slightly down, place your tongue at the roof of your mouth, and your head will remain still, only your eyes are going to move. You're going to look slightly up, like you're looking up at your forehead. And just do this, relaxing the eyes, just for these next 15 minutes. This is a time for you to recharge, to reset, to relax. Breathe out all of the stress you've picked up in August. And exhale it out. And now you're going to visualize yourself inside of a beautiful golden pyramid made of gold light. And this pyramid will only allow energy that is in total alignment with your highest good to flow in to your pyramid. And as you feel the shape surrounding you, breathe out any remaining distortions, any energy that's out of alignment with your highest good. Breathe that out to the outside of your shape. Feeling completely grounded in your body, feeling safe in your body, feeling safe in the room that you're in. You're going to start to breathe out any of the baggage that you've been carrying, all of the worries, the stress, the memories that you've been holding on to. See them like a backpack dragging you down. And take off one strap of the backpack. Now take off the other. And just let all of the baggage from your past go. If you have any aches and pains in your back, it's from something from your past. And as we move through this eclipse season, as we observe past karma showing up, the more that we carry our past, the more painful our experience is in this incarnation, and the harder it is for us to move forward within the soul lessons of this lifetime. So right now, just breathe out all of the intensity that you've been carrying from your past. And you start to feel lighter, more clear. And just remember that throughout September and October, you need to be regularly doing this, because there's so many different layers of our past that we're carrying in known and unknown ways. And right now, just breathe compassion into your back, sending love to yourself. Thanking yourself for all the resilience and the strength for walking this journey despite all of the challenges. Breathing that love into your back. And once we transcend the karmic cycles, that's when we experience true freedom. Freedom beyond the words of this physical plane. The true freedom across all the realms of existence. And just feel that peace in your heart. Knowing that your soul, your spirit team is guiding you on this journey. And now focus on your feet. And from your feet, you can feel roots growing down into the core of the earth. As you send your awareness into the core of the earth, take a moment to send love to your mother, your physical mother in this lifetime, and thank her for all of the ways she's nourished you. Not getting into the stories, but just sending love. And now send love into the core of the earth, into our mother. Thank the earth for the beautiful birds, the sounds, the delicious water you get to enjoy. the yummy food you get to experience, the fresh air you get to breathe. Send her love and gratitude. And now you can see, feel, sense a huge tree emerging from the core of the earth. And this is the tree of life. The tree that connects all life on this planet. All life across the realms. And as you climb up the tree, you just get this familiar feeling that you've been here before. And now sit on one of the branches. And as you're sitting there, just breathe with the tree. Thank the tree for bringing structure, connection to all life. And you start to see all of us sitting around this tree. And in the center, you see a miniature version of the earth. And around it, you see an energy field. This energy field around the earth represents the timelines. All of the different things that can manifest for the collective. And from this space of neutrality, be like a proton, be like a neutron. A neutron balances the proton and electron. A neutron is what creates stability within an atom. And you are going to help to create stability within our world, within your life. The more neutral you can be, not passive, but neutral, moving beyond good and bad, light and dark, right and wrong, beyond judgment. From this space of knowingness, you're going to breathe a beautiful diamond light into this energy field around the earth that represents the timelines. And we're going to invite the original plan of creation, God, Source, Spirit, the universe, to flow in. For all distortions to rise to the surface, all of the illusions, all of the corruption to be purged in the most optimal way. And just see that diamond light flowing around the earth's energy field. Sending light to optimize the changes in September and October. So that they happen in the most optimal way for the highest and greatest good of all those concerned. See, our role is not to save people. No one needs to be saved. Everyone is a divine master. Of course, we can support others. but it is also our role to neutralize the karma across lifetimes that we are creating, so that we get out of these karmic cycles, not just for ourselves, not just for your soul, but also for your lineage, for your soul families, and for the collective human consciousness. So just breathe in a beautiful diamond light to optimize all of the change for the highest good of all. And of course, we can feel some of the grief from the suffering that Mother Earth is feeling, that the collective is feeling, that the animals are feeling. So right now, let's just send love, send peace to all the beings on this planet who are experiencing suffering. You can say, I see you, I hear you, I'm here with you now. I'm sharing peace and love with you now. And breathing in a beautiful diamond light to all of the beings suffering, so that they may escape and transcend anything internally and externally. And there are so many beautiful beings around us, around the earth right now. And part of the law of free will means that different beings of the other dimensions cannot interfere in human affairs. But there are certain points when we can ask for their help and support, that they can come. So right now, let's just ask for all of the light beings across time, space, and all dimensions that are meant to support our planet now for the highest and greatest good of all, to come forth. And they know that as humanity rises in its awareness, in its consciousness, that they too will rise. And this is just a symbiotic relationship. It's nourishing for us and it's nourishing for them. And we're just gonna ask for us to remember this, to remember our connection to everything, our connection to the elements, the animals, and all beings in this planet and beyond. And you can feel their unconditional love. Breathe that in. Receive it. You are worthy of love. There's nothing you need to do. You come from that love. So that means you are that love. And just take a few moments to just breathe into your heart. And allow yourself to cry, to laugh, to express any emotion that's rising up. And may we remember who we are. So be it, and so it is. And they're saying to become aware of your light. Each of you carries so much light. And you have to remember to radiate that for yourself and radiate that for the collective in these coming months. Know that all is well. And just bring your awareness into your hands. Say bye to everyone in our circle. Bring your consciousness back down the tree. Thank the earth, thank the tree. Bring your awareness back into your body. And just breathe into your body. We have so many judgments about what our bodies can and cannot do. If they're not tall enough, not skinny enough, not strong enough, not young enough. Just take a moment to just send love into your body. Breathe in and exhale. And now you're going to remove your glasses if you're wearing glasses. Keep your eyes closed. Rub your palms. Accumulate all of that harmony, all of those blessings. Place your hands on your eyes and breathe in this optimizing energy into your eyes, into your pineal gland, into all of your energy centers. Breathe in. Send this feeling into all of the cells in your body and exhale out. Placing your hands on your heart, think about 1 to 2 people to share this healing, this feeling of harmony with. Bring them into your heart and share this with them. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes at your own pace. I would love to hear what you experienced, how that felt for you. Um, I was tearing up. Just the level of love, the just the level of like non-judgment that those beings had. It was so beautiful to experience. I know we talk a lot about, how beautiful the archangels are and different star beings, but when you feel their love, there's nothing like it. It's one thing to know about these concepts, but to feel them, it's a completely different experience. So I'd love to hear how that felt for you. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you got any messages, what you saw. I saw something that I saw in 2019 before the pandemic. So next year is going to be a very transformative year for sure. And just remember, during the pandemic, people took the pandemic in different ways. Some people, spiraled into depression, into a challenging period of their lives. Other people took it as a time to be more focused on taking care of their health, starting new hobbies, slowing down, building deeper connections with their loved ones, right? So just because something happens, we can choose how we experience how it happens. And that's one of the reasons why I teach alchemy, because in alchemy you transform everything. So I hope to see you at our alchemy workshop on September 12th and 13th, where we'll dive deeper into the true alchemical practices that were used by the ancient Egyptians and Atlanteans. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've been working really hard, me and my team, to just help you guys really take this moment of huge transformation in our lives, in our planet, to create something completely new, the lives that we actually deserve and want. So I'm excited for that workshop. Thank you a million times for this. My pleasure. I saw many bright sapphire colored orbs and light. I felt and saw my third eye open again. Beautiful energy shared with the group. I discovered you during the pandemic and my spiritual journey began. Oh, I love that, Heather. Thank you. This healing is happening. I love it. Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you for being here. I feel like it was in a different dimension and I felt hugged and loved. I felt so much light, but also my own light. Good. That's important. Wow, thank you so much for this experience. My pleasure. So remember to drink plenty of water for the rest of today, because as we were, sending that healing, we were also receiving blessings. So you want to make sure you're drinking 3 times more water than you normally do. Thank you, Victoria. She just added the link for the alchemy workshop if you want to get more details about it. And right now we're doing early bird pricing. We're already sold out of the first early bird pricing, so now it's the second tier early bird pricing. So make sure you get your ticket ASAP, so you can take advantage of that discount. We do these Soul Family Fridays, these global meditations, the last Friday of every month. So please share this with someone who would benefit. You can listen to the recording as many times as you'd like, because every time it's going to shift a layer for you. And we're also hosting a full moon ritual and meditation this month, where we're going to be working more with the energy grid of the body. We're going to be working with the diamond light flowing in to clear, sort of do an energy surgery of your energy field, so that we can clear out the gunk, the distortions, so that your energy field can be stronger and also be more open to receive the new light and activations that are flowing in. And you can get more information about that full moon ritual and meditation also in the description of this video. I am wishing you an empowering month of graceful change in September. And thank you for being here. Have a great weekend. Much love.